Hey everybody, Carl here from Abt, and in this video we're going to show you how to properly unbox the Bravia 7 series from Sony. This is one of their brand new QLED TVs for 2024. We've got the 65-inch version here. It does come in a few different sizes, so make sure you follow the instructions for each particular size. But we're going to start off by cutting through these straps and show you how to do this the right way. Now that we've got those straps out of the way, we're just gonna open up the top of the box here. And just like we saw on the Bravia 9 series, there's another piece of cardboard keeping everything covered up. We just throw that off to the side. And then we've got a pedestal leg over here, another one over here. And we've got accessory pack, power cord, remote control, some batteries in there, some spacers, and your instruction manual. And finally, the setup guide that's going to show you how to properly set everything up on the TV. Our next step is going to be to take the styrofoam piece off of the top here, and then with the help of a friend, you're going to lift the box off, just being very careful because this TV does get a little wobbly, so you just want to make sure to have that second person there to kind of hold it steady and get the box off properly. And now that the box is off, you've got this cardboard flap on the front, there's another one on the back, and there's actually tape around the perimeter here. So we've already cut through the tape. You're gonna wanna do that before you do this next part. So cut through the tape, and then we're just gonna pop open these 3 tabs here on both the front and the back. We'll just show you on the front side because it's the exact same process. And once you've cut that tape, you'll be able just to lower this cardboard piece down just like this. And then next steps are gonna be to remove these cardboard pieces right here so we can get at the styrofoam. Now we're just gonna slide this cardboard piece out from the front, and you're gonna do the same thing on the back. And at this point, you do want a second person here with you to hold the TV steady, because this is kind of where it's at its most vulnerable, and we don't want this to tip over. So make sure you take your time doing this part and have that second person with you to hold the TV in place. From here, you'll see on the front, there's 2 thinner pieces, right here and right here. And we're gonna break these pieces of styrofoam off at this point. So you're gonna have your second person is gonna lift up the corner of the TV, and then this will snap right here. And then you can move that out of the way. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then just hold that in place, and now we're ready to put the pedestal feet on. So here's a closer look at the pedestal foot, and this actually can be used in 2 different ways. The way it is right now comes out of the box like this. This is the low profile position. Now as you can see here, there's another hole where you can put a bolt. If you want to do this in the soundbar position, you're going to remove these 2, and then you're going to lift this up, and then you're going to put these 2 bolts through this hole and this hole here. They're just going to move up 1. That's going to give you a higher position so that you can put a soundbar in front of the TV without blocking the picture. Okay, so now we're going to actually install the pedestal. You've got your other person holding onto the TV to keep it balanced, and now we're going to lower the plastic here to give us access to the pedestal position. There are 2 different pedestal positions on this in addition to the height. So we're gonna set this up in the wide format, so the legs are gonna go all the way out towards the edge here. And when you put these on, you want the 2 bolts facing out towards the edge of the TV. That's how you know you're putting it on the right side. So we're just gonna lift up the TV and slide this in and lock it into place. Just like that. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now we're going to install the second foot here, and we did just notice something. So the bolts don't actually face outwards on the left side when you're looking at the back of the TV. A better indicator is actually to look at this little piece on the back of the pedestal. This piece, this little notch here, you want facing towards the back of the TV. That's how you'll know that you're putting the pedestal feet on the right side. So now we're just gonna do the same thing and lift up this side, slide this in, lock it in place, and now we've got both of the pedestal parts installed. And now, with the help of a friend, me and Prince are going to lift the TV up and set it down on the counter. We'll just spin it around here. And just be careful not to pinch your fingers, because some of these in the low profile setting don't offer much room. This one actually does, so you don't have to be quite as careful, but still a good idea. Once the TV is where you want it to be, now we're gonna take all this tape. I've already sort of peeled up the edges here. Be patient when you're doing this. It's not super easy. It may seem like it is, but it's not. And then you're gonna just peel all of that back and remove the piece of cardboard from the front of the TV. And all that's left is to peel away the packing material that is on the bezel here, and then we can get this plugged in and show you the picture. Okay, so we've got it all set up. First things we did were turn off the energy saving mode, set it to professional mode on the picture settings, and then we set the brightness down to 25 just so it didn't look too blown out in the camera here. But first impressions are, it's a really good picture. This is a nice TV if you're looking to get into a mini QLED model. This is a great place to start. The picture's not quite as bright as we get with the Bravia 9. The audio quality is not quite as good as the Bravia 9, but they're both good for what this TV is. So we're really excited to see what else this offers. We are gonna do a full overview on this one, and we're gonna try and do a comparison of this one to the Bravia 9 as well. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. As always, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.